The Sikh world celebrates the Shaheedee Diharra, the supreme martyrdom of Guru Arjun Ji on the 16th of June. On behalf of the Global Sikh Council, in particular our 30-member nations across the world, I call on every Sikh to contemplate on the enormity of the sacrifice, the message behind it, and the reason this watershed event happened. Guru Arjun Ji was put to death after 3 days of what can only be described as horrifying and horrendous torture in 1606 upon the orders of the then Mughal Emperor Jahangir. At age 43, Guru Arjan thus became the first of the two Guru martyrs in the Sikh faith. On the 16th of June, our clergy, Granthis, Pracharaks, Ragis and Tadis will address our Sangats from our Gurdwara stages. They will describe the unspeakable tortures that were endured by Guru Arjan prior to his execution. Some of them will attempt to list out the reasons such as the refusal by Chandu, an official of the court of Jahangir, to marry his daughter to young Hargobind, the child of Guru Arjan, and the egoistic man's insulting reference to young Hargobind. They will speak of reasons such as the enmity of Guruji's elder brother Prithi and the instigation of Emperor Jahangir by enemies of the Sikhs. Young Sikhs belonging to the generation of the millennials, our children in our homes, and our youth as the custodians of Guru Nanak's Sikhi in the next generation ask if indeed these were the basic reasons for the martyrdom of our beloved Guru. They ask if the refusal of someone's hand in marriage and insult, personal enmity, and instigation can be the root and primary causes of putting Guru Arjan on a hot plate, pouring heated sand over his body, and boiling him in a cauldron of water. Most importantly, they ask of the messages behind the supreme sacrifice, messages that are relevant to Sikhs in particular and humanity in general. The true reason for the martyrdom, torture, and death of Guru Arjan has to do with his magnificent gift to the spiritual world, the compilation of the greatest of spiritual messages of 34 spiritually elevated beings, 5 Gurus and 29 Pagats, Pats and Sikhs into a single text, the Pothi Sahib. These spiritual messages in the form of Gurbani were divine inner experiences of 34 composers. The responsibility of the sanctity, integrity, sacredness and purity of the messages within Gurbani was a heavy one because the Guru intended for humanity to be able to connect with them exactly as they were composed and contained within the Pothi Sahib. Guru Arjan took this responsibility upon himself. The fanatical, intolerant, religious zealot that was Jahangir ordered that compositions of his choosing be added to the Pothi Sahib. When Guru Arjan Ji refused on grounds that the sacrosanctity of Gurbani and of the compositions of 34 divine beings and of Pothi Sahib could not be violated, Jahangir brought the weight of his empire to bear on Guru Arjan Ji in the form of unspeakable tortures. The 3 days of torture was meant to break the spirit of Guruji. When that failed, he was given the option to save his life by forsaking his spirituality and by adopting the religion advocated by Jahangir. Guru Arjan stood fast in his belief of practicing the religion of one's choice. So, what are the lessons and messages here? Freedom of beliefs and the freedom to practice those beliefs is the first one. Love for humanity in wanting to give us the divine experiences of 34 divine beings in an unadulterated and untainted form is the second. More importantly, it was to allow succeeding generations of Sikhs in particular and the spiritual world at large to have access to the divinity within the Pothi Sahib until time immemorial. The question that the Sikh world needs to answer is this: have we honored the sacrifices of our beloved Guru? Have we inculcated the messages and lessons of the Shaheedee within our lives? A cursory look around us tells us that we have not. We have linked a sacrifice of earth-shattering proportions with the most frivolous of reasons. We have constructed buildings in the name of Guru Arjun. We have gathered funds in the name of the Guru's sacrifice. We have served sweetened water called shabil in such a zeal as if the absence of shabil or water or thirst was the cause of Guru Arjan's sacrifice. What about the core and crux of it all? Defending the sanctity, integrity, sacredness and purity of the messages within Gurbani and within Pothi Sahib. We have not done well on this score on account of the following two observations. One, we have put this real reason for the sacrifice on the back burner. We don't quite discuss it even when the occasion demands we do. Two, we have failed to retain the original copy of the Pothi Sahib. We have lost it. We have lost the most precious gift of Guru Arjan Ji. We have lost the one treasure for which he sacrificed his life so that we could have it in its original form. We have further failed to retain the original copy of the bead that was a re-edited version of the Pothi Sahib by Guru Gobind Singh Ji called the Damdami bead. These were our benchmarks for maintaining the accuracy, exactness, correctness and precision of Gurbani. In the absence of these original benchmark beads, we have paid a heavy price. The prevalent printed copies of the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji that we have today have numerous errors within them. The notion of errors within the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji has become a deeply troubling concern, a disconcerting reality, a distressing truth, and a painful fact that stirs the deepest portions of our conscience. Come the 16th of June, it would be 416 years of the event under discussion. To honor the great sacrifice of Guru Arjan Ji and to honor the reason and messages behind it, the Global Sikh Council urges all Sikhs to awaken and enlighten ourselves on the matter of maintaining the accuracy of Gurbani. I urge you to watch my video on this issue titled Errors Within the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, a commentary. The link is provided below. Thank you for your attention. The Global Sikh Council wishes you a meaningful and purpose-filled Shaheedee Diharra of Guru Arjan, our beloved fifth Guru.